paper of biology 2026. Okay, so in this we have some of the basic instructions. We are seeing it in an English medium, not in the Kannada medium. See, we have two, basically we have two bilingual pattern of Karnataka board. So in that I am preferring English version. First is what? The question paper consists of part A, B, C, D and E. So all are what? One thing, the question paper is made up of all these sections. Part A consists of 1 and 2 and part D consists of 5th and 6th. Okay, all parts are compulsory. We can say all parts are necessary, compulsory. We can't skip any of the parts, like from part A 1 or 2 we can skip, or from part D we cannot skip the 5th 6th. Okay, all of them are mandatory or compulsory. For part A questions, only the first written answers will be considered for evaluation. See, for example, in our answer sheet booklet, we have initial starting pages like 1, 2, 3, 4. In that only the part A answers will be considered. If you are writing at the end answers for part A, at that time it is not going to consider. So next, the fifth instruction is what? Draw diagrams whenever necessary. Unlabeled diagrams do not attract any marks. Means in the biology, if you are drawing diagrams wherever it is necessary, but you are not labeled it at that time, it is not going to attract or it is not going to carry any single marks. So beware about this, and whenever you are preparing for the diagrams, be ready with the labelings also. Okay. The sixth instruction is what? Part E, and it consists of questions for visually challenged students only. See, the part E is only for the visually challenged students. It is not compulsory for the healthier normal persons. Okay, so let's we start with the part A. Here is first question is select the correct alternatives from the choice given below. See, it is one first question. All the questions are going to carry 1 mark and number of question is 15. So this section is going to carry 15 marks. So first question, in artificial hybridization approach, if the female parent produces a unisexual flower, there is no need for, say, all those things we need to go through: bagging, tagging, rebagging, emasculation. Next, second question, the cells that secretes androgens are Sertoli cells, Leydig cells, germ cells, or spermatogonia. See, I'm not going to provide with the answer, only I'm explaining the question paper pattern along with the questions. Okay, if you want answers means you can comment me, I will provide the answer with them. Sexually transmitted infections that can be completely curable is gonorrhea, hepatitis B, AIDS, genital herpes. So all these are the options we need to go through. Next question is identify the correct match. XO male grasshopper, XX male Drosophila, ZW male bird, ZZ female bird. Okay. Next question we have statement 1. A nitrogenous base is linked to the OH group and IC pentose sugar through N-glycosidic linkage to form a nucleoside. Whereas statement 2 is two nucleosides are linked through 3' to 5' phosphodiester linkage to form a dinucleoside. See, options for this is both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. Second option, both statement 1 and statement 2 are incorrect. Statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. Statement 1 is incorrect but statement 2 is correct. Same way, sixth question is correct sequence of evolution of animal groups according to geological time scale is amphibians, fishes, reptiles, mammals, mammals, fishes, reptiles, amphibians, reptiles, amphibians, fishes, mammals. Fishes, amphibians, reptiles, mammals. Coming to the seventh question, the molecules trapped in the lymph nodes responsible for the activation of lymphocytes present there and cause the immune response are: first one is antibodies, second is antihistamines, third one is antigens, and the last one is interferons. See, seventh question we have already completed. Now the term of eighth question. Here, the plants with hallucinogenic properties are atropa and cannabis, datura and atropa, datura and cannabis, atropa and papaver. Next question we have: match the list 1 with list 2. List 1 carries rhizobium, clostridium, aspergillus, methogenes, and list 2 carries citric acid, gobar gas, nitrogen fixation symbiotically, butyric acid, etc. So option 1 is what? A is going to match with 1, B with 2, C with 3, and D is with 4. And option 2, A2, B1, C3, D4. And option C is A3, B4, C1, D2. And next is A4, B2, C1, D3. Next one is: which of the following is the correct representation of primer annealing step in PCR? So these are the option: 5 prime to 3 prime, 5 prime to 3 prime, 3 prime to 5 prime, 3 prime to 5 prime, 5 prime to 3 prime, 3 prime to 5 prime, 3 prime to 5 prime, and 5 prime to 3 prime. So next 11th question is: identify the incorrect statement. See, first letter of the restriction enzymes is derived from genus of the bacterium. Second option, second and third letters of the restriction enzymes are derived from the species of the bacterium. The fourth letter of the restriction enzyme is derived from the strain of the bacterium. The Roman letter after the strain indicate the Roman origin of bacterium from which the restriction enzyme is isolated. Next, coming to the 12th question, the corn borers are controlled by the protein encoded by the genes Cry1AB, Cry2AB, Cry4AB, and Cry1AC. Next, 13th question, herbivorous in a broad ecological context, not very different from commensals, predators, parasites, and the producers. Next question we have: dead plants remains such as leaves, bark, and flowers constitute debris, humus, detritus, fossils. Next question, we can say last question of our objective or MCQ question. An estimate of about 7 million global species diversity was made by Edward Wilson, Robert May, David Tillman, Paul Ehrlich. Okay, so these are what we have completed our MCQ. Now the turn is for fill in the blanks. We are going to see. See the second question, we have fill in the blanks by choosing the appropriate words from those given below. See, these are the options provided in the Karnataka board for the help. The initial few days of milk produces after parturition is dashed. And the 17th question is: Homo erectus has a brain size around dash. Human immunodeficiency virus replicates in. Okay, so out of this we need to select all of our answers. A small amount of curd added to the fresh milk as dash. Based on currently available species inventories, 70% of species recorded are dash. So all this we need to select from the options given here. Part B. Part B is what? Answer any 5 of the following question in 3 to 4 sentences wherever applicable. See, so here number of question is 5 we need to answer, and each question is going to carry 2 marks. So total will be 10 marks from this part. Okay. First question here given is draw a label diagram of mature two cell pollen grain. Okay, so we need to draw the diagram of mature two cell pollen grain diagram, and we need to mention at least 4 labelings over here. Next question, how ZIFTs differ from IUI? See, these are the assisted reproductive techniques ZIFT and IUI. How they are different from each other we need to explain only for the 2 marks. Next question, sketch pedigree symbols for. See, both of them we need to draw the sketches of pedigree symbols. One is sex unspecified as well as mating. So both we need to draw, and each one is going to carry 1 mark. Mention 4 properties of genetic material. See, genetic material property we need to explain for 2 marks only. What are homologous organ? Give an example. See, homologous organ definition we need to provide along with one example. This is going to carry 2 marks. Antibiotics act against life as well as profile to organism. See comment. We need to justify this statement. What means antibiotics act against life as well as profile to organism. Both the sequence we need to explain. Okay. List the available of biodiversity loss in a given habitat. See, already it is mentioned in biodiversity and conservation. 4 of them we need to mention, and that is going to carry 2 marks. Next, coming to the part C, we have main question 4. Answer any 5 of the following question in about 40 to 80 words each, wherever it is applicable. See, here number of question is 5, and each one is going to carry the 3 marks, and that is the total 15 marks we are going to have from this section. First question is draw a diagram of monocot embryo and label 3 parts. See, first we need to draw the monocot embryo or LS of grass embryo. After that we need to mention 3 labelings. Okay, that will carry 3 marks. What is placenta? Mention 2 functions of the placenta. See, by defining placenta we are going to get 1 mark, and after mentioning 2 functions we are going to have 3 marks both together. Explain the modes of action of intrauterine devices. See, how they are working IUDs we need to explain in this for 3 marks. State Hardy-Weinberg principle and mention 4 factors that affect Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. See, first thing we need to explain the Hardy-Weinberg principle from the evolution. Along with that, we need to mention any of the 4 factors which is mentioned in that lesson. After that, mention the diseases caused by the following pathogens. See, Ascaris is going to cause the ascariasis. Haemophilus influenzae is going to cause the disease pneumonia, and Trichophyton rubrum is going to cause the fungal infection. So these are the diseases. Next question is name the bioactive molecules that are produced by the following microbes. Streptococcus pneumonia. See, bioactive molecules we need to mention which is produced from these microbes. Okay, first one is Streptococcus, Trichoderma polysporum, Monascus purpureus. See, from this which bioactive molecules we are generating we need to write down. Sketch and label. Next question, sketch and label the diagram of pyramid of biomass. See, focus on this pyramid of biomass we need to draw in a terrestrial ecosystem, and second condition is what? We need to draw that in a terrestrial ecosystem. Okay, so we have next question, that is question number 35 in the part D. Answer any 4 of the following question in about 200 to 250 words each, wherever it is applicable. See, 4 questions we need to attain, and that is going to carry 5 marks. The total number of marks is 20 marks. First question, explain the formation of a mature embryo sac from a functional megaspore. See, here we need to explain the formation of mature mature embryo sac from a functional megaspore. Next question. Draw a diagrammatic sectional view of human female reproductive system and label any 5 parts. See, we need to draw the female reproductive system. After that, we need to label 5 parts, and we are going to carry one labeling, means 1 mark each. Next question we have, schematically represent the result of inheritance of incomplete dominance in Snapdragon plant. So first we need to write the statement, after that we need to produce the parent generation, after that we need to show the self crossing, after that we need to give the Punnett square, after that we need to give the phenotypic ratio, and next to that we need to give a genotypic ratio. This will carry 5 marks in the incomplete dominance. Next, describe the regulation of lactose operon in bacteria. See, in the lac operon concept, we need to explain both the things, both the scenario, like switch off mechanism as well as switch on mechanism in this. Next, they answer the following. We have split question here, question A and B. First one is define contact inhibition and metastasis. See, both the things we need to define. It is going to carry 2 marks. For contact inhibition 1 mark, and for metastasis it is 1 mark. Next we have split question, that is question number B. Explain the treatment of cancer. It is going to carry 3 marks. Okay. Next, write a note on benefits of transgenic animal to mankind. See, we need to write a short note, we can say briefly we need to describe about the benefits of transgenic animal. Okay, for the mankind only we can say. Next, 41st question we have, answer the following. Mention an equation to calculate the population density at time t plus 1. The equation which is present in our biodiversity population and organism, we need to give that equation. After that it is going to carry 1 mark. Population density fluctuates due to the change in 4 basic processes. Name and define these 4 basic processes. See, natality, mortality, immigration and emigration, all these 4 factors we need to explain and we need to write their names. Okay. Next question, that is the last section. The last section is answer any one of the following question in about 200 to 250 words each. Okay, wherever it is applicable. See, it is going to carry one question which is going to carry the 5 marks. One thing, it is also known, this section is also known as higher order thinking skills questions. Okay, so first question, that is question number 42. In that hot first question, describe blood associated gene disorders linked to sex chromosome and chromosome 16. This is the question number 1, and only one out of these 3 we need to answer. Okay, next is refer the schematic representation of DNA fingerprinting thoroughly and answer the Queen question. See, first thing we need to go through this diagram. Okay, after that we have the questions here. See, here we have next question about that. How many short tandem repeats are shown in the 7th maternal and paternal chromosome of individual A and B? So we need to answer by looking that diagram. How many short tandem repeats are separated on gel from individual A and B? Identify and mention the number of short tandem repeats that are common to both individual A and B. DNA from crime scene matches with which individual? See, each question is going to carry 1 mark, but one is going to carry 2 marks. Okay, why? Means 2 questions are merged here, paternal as well as maternal, both we need to mention. Next question we have, last question we can say of this paper. Refer to the given diagram and answer the questions that follows. So this is what PBR 332 plasmid, we can say plasmid diagram. By looking at this diagram, we need to answer all these questions. First question is, which enzymes can be used for insertional inactivation of selectable marker genes? It is going to carry 2 marks. Next, vector should not have more than one cloning site for the same restriction enzyme given reason. It is going to carry 1 mark. What is the significance of ROP? It is also going to carry 1 mark. The last question is, which region of the plasmid controls copy numbers? So this is also going to carry 1 mark. If you want to look for the visually challenged questions, means it is like this. Part E for visually challenged students only. 10th one is, amplification of DNA is carried out by. This is going to carry 1 mark. We can say this is the option for the MCQs. Next question is, explain the steps of DNA fingerprinting. It is also going to carry 5 marks. And last one is, describe the silent features of cloning vectors. This is going to carry 5 marks. So hope so viewers, you have enjoyed and understand the question paper pattern and the number of questions as well as number of marks. So you need to go through it. Okay, so I'll meet you in the next streaming or videos or shorts. See you then. Allah Hafiz, दुआ में याद रखना.